Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Recently I published an unboxing video of the Sabretooth Premium Format Figure by Sideshow, a statue that came out sometime in the past year. But years before that, I had also published a similar unboxing video of the classic Sabretooth Premium Format Figure, which featured the character the way that he appeared in the 70s and 80s comic books. On top of both of those videos, I also did recently for Sideshow a similar unboxing of the Wolverine Premium Format Figure, the most recent one that preceded the Logan Premium Format that was just released. That video hasn't appeared yet on Sideshow, but since the figure and the classic Sabretooth figure are both still in-house, I thought it'd be cool to show you guys how they all three measure up to each other. Let's get started. Okay, for the premium format X-Men collector, I just, for the sake of comparison, would like to take this opportunity to throw a couple of other pieces into the mix for comparison. The first up is going to be the classic Sabretooth premium format figure, which was this Sabretooth's predecessor, and that is really quite a contrast. You can see that the sculpts are very, very close. There's really quite a bit of rich detail going on in both of them. The primary difference, of course, is the paint. And you can see that they chose to go with a different color palette for the classic Sabretooth Premium Format than they did for the newer version of the Sabretooth Premium Format. I have recollections of seeing both of these color palettes in comic books from time to time. The choice to go with a more muted, like mustardy tone in the newer one, I think is a sound one. It reminds me again of that classic, well, soon to be classic story in which Wolverine and Sabretooth clash and Wolverine takes Sabretooth's head. Speaking of Wolverine, I would be remiss if I did not include Sideshow's most recent Wolverine premium format figure into this discussion. Sorry for the crowding. It's just that these things are so big and my studio is so small that it's very, very challenging to get all of these things into the frame. Now, you can see the difference in size between Wolverine and Sabretooth. That seems to be to scale. So if you did choose to display both of these figures together, I think that you would do well by them. But just looking at them together, I can see that, wow, actually now that I'm looking at them, it seems like the new Sabretooth is quite a bit larger than the classic Sabretooth, which I didn't expect. Those earlier Sideshow Marvel premium formats, in my mind, are a little bit larger than the more recent offerings, while both maintain that quarter scale that they claim to represent. But looking at this, it looks like the newer Sabretooth has gone a completely different direction. It's much, much larger than the classic Sabretooth. That's okay. They don't need to be the exact same. Each artist that takes on a comic book character is going to bring his or her interpretation of that character to the table. And I think that what we're seeing here represents that nicely. Basically, I guess what I'm trying to say at this point is if you have the Wolverine premium format figure and you have the classic Sabretooth, then you already know that they're going to look great together. You don't need to splurge on this one. However, look at how magnificent that guy looks in the middle. I think it would be a mistake to ignore it. I mean, it really does, in my mind, embody Sabretooth far more than any other offering we've had before. And that about wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed this glimpse and comparison of all three of those figures. If you did, please leave a comment about it in the comments below. And also feel free to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so that I can let you know every time I post a new video. Until next time, everybody, be good to your resin.